On January 5th, 2018, a crypto exchange called Coinsmarket.com went quiet. Initially, everyone thought it's one of those server load issues or maybe maintenance issues, but everyone was wrong. This was one of the biggest crypto exchanges at that time, and basically, they scammed their investors for millions of dollars. There was even a story of an unfortunate cancer patient with two kids who had invested his life savings into crypto through coinsmarket.com, and he got scammed as well. Now, remember, this was the time when Binance was just starting. They didn't even have a mobile app, and there were like little to no crypto regulations in place to protect the investors. Anyone could start an exchange and they can simply rug. But why am I telling you this? Because it directly affected me as well. I would have become a Dogecoin millionaire if this exchange had never scammed me. So, a little backstory, back in 2017, whatever I was saving from my job, I was investing heavily in crypto. And this was the exchange I was primarily using. So, I had bought Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tron. Tron recently launched at that time. And specifically, Dogecoin, I bought Doge when one Doge was equal to $0.0012. And at its peak, my Doge would have been worth well over $1 million. But obviously, it was all gone. There was also a small amount of ETH and Bitcoin in my portfolio, which, as you know, would have been much more valuable today. To this day, I genuinely regret using an exchange like Coinsmarket and not keeping my crypto safe in an offline wallet. Similar incidents are not uncommon nowadays. FTX collapse was much more mainstream and it scammed the investors out of billions of dollars. But at least in the case of FTX, Sam got pretty much a life sentence. But with Coinsmarket, no one was ever caught. People tried to search for the owners themselves. There was even a community of people dedicated on Reddit who were basically actively searching for the owner. And all these searches eventually led to a man called Hoffman in Israel who still denies the involvement, even though the blockchain transactions are all public. And quite ironically, he is working as a consultant for crypto ventures in the US. Anyway, all of this taught me some very valuable lessons. So, lesson number one, always, and I mean always, try to keep your crypto safe in an offline wallet. Goes without saying, right? But obviously, it's not practical, especially for traders. If you're using a decentralized exchange, there's slippage, high fee, and a lot of other factors. You can even select the wrong token with the same ticker. So eventually, everyone has to use a centralized exchange at some point, which brings me to lesson number two. And this is very important. You have to listen to this one. Always use a locally registered centralized exchange. I cannot stress on this point enough. Don't invest with an offshore exchange. I'm not going to take any names. Maybe this is one of the biggest exchanges, but it's an offshore exchange. Always try to avoid it. Next, the exchange should have a quarterly proof of reserves audit. Reports should be public. It should be fully compliant with the local regulations, and it should at least have 80% of the funds in cold storage wallet. So, in case of a hack or high liquidity, they should be able to facilitate the withdrawals. I just realized this was tilted. Anyway, now obviously security isn't the only thing you should be looking for in an exchange. Fee is a major factor too. High trading fee can really add up over a period of time and eventually eat into your profits. The number of coins offered or trading pairs offered is another major factor. This combined with overall features like copy trading, perpetuals, futures, all of these factors are super important. But security is the top priority because if you don't have your crypto, then all the features and everything doesn't really matter. And that's exactly what I recommend to anyone. So, since I live in Canada, there's a number of options available today. But again, I try to use an exchange that's locally registered, where the team is public and the proof of reserve is public. So, basically, all the checkpoints that I've mentioned above. So, at this point, I've used Simple, Newton, ShakePay, Finrex, even Local Coin, and VirgoCX. Now, all of these are good options, but to my surprise, VirgoCX had the best overall trading experience for me. So, let me explain what I mean by that. And just so you know, this is my personal recommendation. You feel free to choose any other exchange. This is something that I use and I prefer to use because it provides one of the best user experience along with the major features which I am looking for in an exchange. Now, if you want to try it out, the link is in the description. And I have a good news. You will get $25 absolutely free once you sign up and verify your account. So it's basically free money. Don't miss out on this one. Now, for the people or geeks like me who are interested in the details, I'll break down my analysis into five simple categories, which are basically platform quality and usability, security, fee and rewards, features, and the cryptos offered. So let me jump to my computer screen and show you what I mean by this. Okay, so first, let's talk about the overall platform quality. I think most viewers will agree that decentralized exchanges provide similar features in general. But one of the top distinguishing factors as a user, in my opinion, is the overall interface and the ease of use. And basically, it means how smooth is my in app experience. Now, there are a lot of these mainstream exchanges out there like Qcoin, which provide a poor quality experience overall. I know it's one of the top exchanges, but they do provide a very poor in app experience, which really makes a user wonder if this platform is helping them trade or it's literally trading against them because people genuinely lose money. And I know people who actually lost money on futures just because of this buggy and delayed experience inside the app. So it's not a good thing to have. In my personal opinion, this is where I think VirgoCX really takes the lead. The trading experience is absolutely great. And not just the trading experience, overall, the interface is very neat, very clean. You can find everything pretty much you are looking for in just a few clicks. And this is exactly what I look for. If I'm placing an order, it should be fulfilled as soon as possible instead of me resetting the app over and over again. So overall, I think VirgoCX does a great job in looking for the markets, trading. There are different options. We'll be going through the trade options as well. It's super beginner friendly because you will be able to find a tutorial explaining every single feature inside the app, and their support is pretty quick. They have ton of options when it comes to trading pairs, and overall the platform quality in my opinion is great, and at this point slightly better I would say than the other competitors. And this is not just the desktop version, this really extends to the in-app experience on the mobile phones as well. Next up, we have security, which is literally the top priority for me personally. And VirgoCX is a registered MSB or money services business with FinTrack. This is the FinTrack website and money services business registry. So we'll be searching for VirgoCX and we'll see if it is registered or not. Here we go. You can actually find that these are registered on federal jurisdiction and they have been there for quite some time now, 2019. It's been 5 years and they are fully compliant, fully registered. Apart from FinTech, they're licensed by CSA. Their team is public. They are completely transparent. You can go to their website. You'll find the address to their head office, which is based out of Toronto. You can also go to their YouTube and you will be able to find their team from recent events on YouTube videos as well. So all of this is great, but the highlight is that approximately 80% of their funds are held in cold storage with Coinbase custody as required by local regulators. So that as a trader means a lot to me. Apart from this, they also have an insurance policy in place to cover for losses by certain causes that can be a hack, that can be higher liquidity. So all of these assets as a trader, they are protected by insurance as well as 80% of the funds anyway are in cold storage custody wallets, which is amazing because this for me is the most important thing when it comes to the security. Apart from this, they do have 2FA and multi-factor authentication, which is pretty standard across all the centralized exchanges. So in my opinion, this is quite a safe exchange and the funds are safe. Next on my list is going to be fee and rewards. Now, this is something very interesting because I believe they can improve on this one. And to start off, their deposit and withdrawal is absolutely free. Once you land on their website, you will be able to see that there is absolutely no fee on deposits and withdrawals. There's a huge list. But that's not the highlight. If you go all the way to the bottom, you will see that they will go a little extra and they will be covering up to $6 of transaction fees. They've subsidized the withdrawals in a way, which in my opinion is one of a kind. I've not seen this subsidized withdrawals in any other exchange because they don't really want you to withdraw funds from the exchange, but this one is offering $6 as a subsidy to withdraw your funds. And there's a huge list of ways you can deposit and you can withdraw. So now let's talk about the trading fee. So there is no fixed trading fee. They have something called a spread, which basically means the difference between the price of an asset on VirgoCX and the market price or liquidity provider's price. So for CAD and USD market, they do have two tiers. Tier one is Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are your highest liquidity assets. And then tier two is going to be all the other cryptocurrencies that they offer. And the spread is somewhere around 1.6% and 0.95% in tier one assets. But that's the thing. Most of you will not be trading in CAD and USD, and most of you will be trading in a stable coin, which is USDC. So here the things get interesting because the trading fee are super low and super cheap. There are three tiers, and once again, the phenomena is the same. The highest liquidity tokens are going to be in tier one, then tier two, and the highest risk assets will be in tier three. And in my opinion, most of you will be trading in tier one assets, and the trading spread here is 0.5 to 0.6%. Quite frankly, this is lower than most of the centralized exchanges out there. It's actually super cheap in my opinion. In other tier, you'll be getting 0.6, 0.7, and the highest risk factors it is going to be 0.7 to 1%, which in my opinion, again, not bad. And apart from this, they do have some user tier list as well. So those were asset tier list, and this is going to be the user tier list. And there are some nine different tiers from VIP1 all the way to Wales. It basically depends on your trading volume. Wales is going to be more than $6 million, and you will get a 90% discount on this spread. Whereas on VIP1, which is the most basic one, which is between the trading volume of $0 to $3,000, and I'm talking about Canadian dollars, it's going to be 0% discount on the spread. So you can go through this table if you want to confirm which tier you have. So once your trading volume is above $3,000, you can definitely qualify for 10% discount and so on. Apart from this, they do have something called Virgo Plus, which is basically kind of a subscription for 30 days, 180 days, and 360 days, which will basically offer you double the rewards and super low spreads. So if you're going to be trading a lot, I think this is something you can look into, which is going to be 66 cents a day, which is absolutely nothing. They do have something called Virgo Boost as well, which took me some time to understand, but here is my breakdown of what it really means. You will be able to get some free Virgo bits that can be redeemed inside the app for lower spreads and other features. And to get these Virgo bits every single day, you just need to register with VirgoCX and earn these daily or monthly. So this is absolutely free. You just need to register with them and you will be eligible. You will be receiving Virgo bits every single day. Kind of like free money. Speaking of free money, do check it out. And remember, if you use my link in the description to sign up, you will get $25 free in your account once you verify on VirgoCX. And this is literally free money. Do not miss on this one. Now, on to the features VirgoCX offers. And starting with the deposit and withdrawals, you have a ton of options like e-transfer, credit and debit cards, bill payments, wire transfer. You can also deposit or withdraw any crypto asset instantly with no wait time. And when it comes to trading, they offer quick trade, advanced trading, grid trading, recurring buy for dollar cost averaging. Now, the quick trade is basically a market price trade without a limit order. You can also do a quick trade with debit or credit card, but that will cost you a lot of extra fees. So I will not be recommending that to anyone. And advanced trading is the one most of you will be using, which offers market orders, stop limit orders, and limit orders at a specific target price. And I genuinely believe that most of you will be using advanced trading and not quick buy or quick trade option. So pretty much it's the same features you'll find in any top crypto exchange in 2024. There's nothing missing here. Lastly, the cryptos offered at the time, they have a portfolio of 80 plus different cryptocurrencies covering the top ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, etc. Their portfolio is also growing rapidly. And most people, in my opinion, will be trading the top cryptos with a high market caps. And most of these cryptos are already tradable on VirgoCX. You will get a notification whenever they will add a new trading pair, and they are doing it actively. Like, for example, just today I received an email that they added a new trading pair to their portfolios. So in total, they have around 80 plus 87 cryptocurrencies in their portfolio right now, which is pretty decent in my opinion. So now the bottom line, I think it's a great platform, especially for beginners. It is easy to use, it is transparent, and in my opinion, it is very safe. There are a few things I wish they offered, like perpetuals, staking, but maybe they'll add those in the future. So let's hope for the best. So there it is. I just wanted to create this dedicated video on VirgoCX for people who are searching if it's a good platform or not. And there you go. Once again, get $25 absolutely free if you sign up and verify with my link in the description. Do not miss this. Sign up and grab this offer quickly. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this platform, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.